Welcome back to $2 Garage, and we got some very unseen vehicles. This is a Geo Storm. To fill you in the late 80s, early 90s, Geo made a import fighter brand, if that makes sense, which was basically everything that wasn't American GM or some design they bought out, or you get what I mean. And this is their famous stuff like this Metro cheap Econo boxes. I believe they had one, I believe it was a Metro that was literally a Toyota Corolla. And this was their attempt at a sports car. This is a Geo Storm. You notice the Geo badge, it's a Chevy badge, so it's Chevy Global. That's really what it was. The Geo Storm was a rebadged Isuzu Impulse. It was also sold as an Impulse here, they just didn't sell very well. It came in both a hatchback and 80s, 90s Aero Coupe. That being said, you could either spend $10,000 to $11,000 and get a 1.6 either single overhead cam or dual overhead cam. That would get you somewhere between 95 to 130 horsepower. Or if you got the GSI, the Spicy Edition, you got a 1.8 liter, the big block, I know, right? And you got an entire 140 horsepower, costing you about $13,000. What made the GSI special was, much like Porsche in the 90s, Lotus tuned it. So they took some parts bin stuff and made it a little more sportier. That made it a little different. Obviously, it's the highest trim model. Maybe it's the one you want. That being said, honestly, I mean, some people are like, they're just old cars. But like, they're pretty cool to see when I've never seen a Geo Storm on the road. The four I saw today were the first four I've ever seen. Inside here we have a stereotypical 90s interior, light fun colors, crap-tastic GM build quality, and all you really need, a 5-speed manual, and that's sticky. Underneath the hood is an engine. And in the case of a base model, that would be somewhere around $20,000 in today's money. A GSI, adjusted to inflation today, would cost you about 28 grand, which isn't bad when you consider that prices haven't moved up that much. An ND Miata new is like 35,000. GR86 is sitting around 34, 35. That's MSRP, not dealership markups. And a current 2024 GTI base model manual is sitting at about 35 grand. So it really hasn't gone up that much. The best part about all of this is the most Geo Storms I've ever seen in one location. There's also one over there on that wall, and I believe there's one over here. Yes, there is. What do you know? We have another Geo Storm. This is the most I've ever seen in one place. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed the look at those very uncommon 90s cars that I've never seen in person. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, favorite, and subscribe. And if you didn't, just leave a comment down anyway about how it's a total piece of crap that helps in the algorithm.